So you started at 5, and you had mentioned before that you started at 0-14 in your tournaments.
Yeah, I'm not something I'm embarrassed about at all. I mean, maybe a little, but this was the 1980s where parents had a lot more say in kids and their activities and whether you quit something. Nowadays, kids have one bad day, they could tell their parents are going to quit, and a lot of parents will just allow them to. And that's not being judgmental on parents. Not that parenting would be easy, but my father certainly wasn't going to allow that. So for whatever reason, and I was thinking about that because I knew you'd probably touch on that subject. It's weird that I did lose every match for so long because I've always been a good athlete and I've always been competitive. So I don't even know why. It's just kind of a weird, chancy thing. But at some point, I mean, obviously I wasn't very good, but I wanted to quit multiple times. But my father said he'd allow me to quit once I won. Back then, like now, most tournaments are double elimination. So 7 tournaments, 0-2 at 7 straight tournaments. And in the 8th tournament, I finally won 2 matches and got a bronze. And then I didn't want to quit, which I think my dad probably knew would happen. And that gave me the confidence and the wherewithal to kind of keep going and build off that. And then I became a competitive, junior, both regional and national, and even eventually international level player. But yeah, 0-14. Yeah, I wear it as a badge of honor.
It's incredible. And then just to think, if you would have given up one
Yeah.
match earlier.
Who knows what I'd be doing for a living now? Yeah, exactly. I mean, things happen for a reason. And I like that version. I see a few of our parents at the club who I consider like old school or 1980s style parents. And I really appreciate and respect that. And again, parenting's difficult and everybody's got their own way. And it's certainly not my job to judge. But I like that hardcore, old school. I think it teaches you something, a little backbone and some stick to itiveness. So, yeah, I'm very blessed that he didn't let me quit. And he was a huge influence. Never did a day of judo in his life, but knew a ton about judo, loved the sport, and obviously played such a significant role in my judo journey because, yeah, he started me there and was very supportive till he passed away just 3 years ago. Dearly missed. But yeah, 0-14, it probably took me a couple years to lose 14 matches combined after that. But we had a very strong region back then in the mid 80s here in Chicago. Some of the players I had to play on a weekly basis: Scotty Rice, very high level player, senior national champion; John Kading, same thing, NCAA wrestling champion at a much higher weight; Ryan Green was a great player, Tony Esposito, and my best friend at the time, and one of my best friends still, Tony Dangerfield, all top players. And that's what I had to face. So it's not like I was losing, you know, to ham and eggers. I was losing to great players. And yeah, it helped me. A lot of times we'd go to nationals, and because there was 2 national governing bodies at that time, USJA and USJI, and a lot of the tougher guys in our area went to USJA. So I'd go to the USJI Nationals, which were the Junior Olympics, and I'd do better than I do at local tournaments because I didn't have to face those guys. So yeah, it prepared me for very tough competition.